My next guest is set to deliver a highly anticipated speech hours from now, laying out his case for President Trump's re-election. Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron joins me now. General Cameron, thank you very much. It's good to have you with us this evening. One of the things that's obviously on everyone's mind, on our minds tonight, is what's happening in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Obviously, the people there want to have an answer to what happened to Jacob Blake. You are overseeing the Breonna Taylor case in Kentucky, and I know that you are under pressure to bring justice in that case as well. Is there any update you can give us tonight on that, on what the time frame might be?
Well, part of the reason that I was up here was to meet with the FBI and the Department of Justice, and obviously had good constructive conversations there. We continue to await some key information from the FBI as it relates to a ballistics report. Once we get that, we'll be able to assess that information and then make conclusions from there, and then notify the public, which we've intended to do from the beginning. We will do that in short order after we've had some time to analyze that information.
You know, I know that you are also upset about what you see happening in cities across the country in reaction to some of these cases. Is that going to be a focus of your speech tonight, sir?
Well, you know, I hope to outline a few things. One, I'm 34 years old and an African-American who is the first African-American to hold the role and office of Attorney General in Kentucky's history. I want to talk about the great history that we have in the Republican Party in Kentucky. I also want to talk about the difference between President Trump and Joe Biden on immigration, on criminal justice reform, on the economy. I'm also going to highlight the promise of America and just some good old common sense that my mom is instilled in me about this country not being divided into separate parts, but being one family of many faces. And so those will be the themes that I discuss this evening. Again, the import of my remarks is to say that we need to re-elect President Donald J. Trump for another 4 years because he is a forward thinker, not a backwards 50-year inhabitant of Washington, D.C. like Mr. Biden. So I hope my remarks are something that people will recognize as the way that Kentucky and Republicans all across the country view this country in terms of the responsibility that we have to promote law and order, to rein in chaos, but also to make sure that there is a positive view of this country as we move forward.
Just in the few seconds that we have left, you know, there's been criticism of some of the speakers, Nikki Haley, Tim Scott, that they are sort of put on stage to appeal to certain voters and that they're to show that the president isn't racist. What do you think about that before I let you go?
Well, look, President Trump has been good to me. I've had several occasions to be with him. I honor and respect the role that I have as the Attorney General in Kentucky, and he certainly has made it a priority to check in on what's going on in Kentucky as it relates to the Attorney General's office. I'm proud to be a Republican and proud to be a supporter of Donald J. Trump.
Daniel Cameron, we are all looking forward to hearing from you tonight. It's not going to be a typical situation with a big crowd, but we know that you and everybody else will do a great job. So we thank you for being here tonight. All the best to you.